we're able to decipher what is meant for us and what is not. Ashe. Okay, y'all hold up on this camera. Oh! Oh! Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I hope I ain't broke my camera. Oh! Let me pull her out just a little bit. We should be good. I'm so sorry. That was so ghetto. It was tragic of me. I didn't mean to throw y'all all over the place. Yeses and nos are $8.88. Readings, a mini reading is $15. A complex reading with the use of an action plan and oracle cards is $20. Yeah. Or if you want to look a private reading where the reading is recorded and then you get journaling prompts as well, those links can be found in my bio and those are time-based. Hello, ancestor, spirit guides, and angels. Okay, now we're here. Welcome everybody on YouTube and to my good Judy's on TikTok. Welcome into my room. We're getting ready to do this collective reading. I really did not mean to throw y'all around like that. Okay, it was a nice little angle though. You know, sometimes I like, you know, like little weird like camera angles, like the camera, how the camera was on the. I don't think y'all saw it, but the camera was on the keyboard. It was cute. It was cute. It was giving behind the scenes footage. Yeah. But you know, we have a Taurus new moon coming up. We have a lot of energy in Taurus. We have a lot of energy in Taurus right now. I know we have the sun, the moon, maybe Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter all in Taurus right now. It's a lot of Taurian energy. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of ease, there's a lot of flow, but with the presence of Uranus, there's a lot of change. There's a lot of change. We're not going to have this much like Taurus energy at the same time for quite some time. There's a lot of change, right? And when we think about Taurus, it's for the sake of health, for the sake of comfort, for the sake of our sensibilities, right? Again, that's our senses, our sight, what we see, taste, touch, smell. Yes, my loves? Taurus Mercury. Hello, Taurus Mercury. Everybody drop their zodiac sign in the chat if you can. But yeah, just with all that in line, but we do also have like some pretty intense placements with Chiron and Pluto. I know that there's some angles and some aspects going on there, which is helping change a lot of things that are not helping. Okay, Taurus in the house. It's Earth signs. What are Earth signs at? Because I know what's the name. Ethan is a Virgo. I'm a Gemini. But let's get into this reading. Yeah. Hello, ancestor, spirit guides, and angels. I'll call you into my space to help me with tonight's collective reading. What information or insights do we have for the collective? What is it that we should know about how this new moon is going to be affecting our lives? Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. What do you have for us? How was this, child? Okay, shameless plug. I am uploading a month ahead reading on my Patreon. So if you want to tune into those, definitely check out the Patreon link in my bio. The lowest tier is $6.16. Girl, I'm sensing a breakup. I'm sensing a breakup, and it might not like exactly be like a breakup. You know what I mean? But we have the Two of Cups in reverse, followed by the Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Somebody's going to be having conversations about just what's not working for their self-care practice anymore. You know what I mean? I'm getting an image of like, and then I'm seeing the Four of Wands, right? This image has been coming up quite like, so you know, like in the Rider-Waite, the Four of Wands, there's like four wands like erected out of the ground. And it's like protecting like a villa or a house or a home. You know what I mean? And there's a form of celebration, right? The Four of Wands, many times it's connected to the house and to the home. But I'm seeing these like very large pillars, like tree trunks, like come out of the ground, like erect out of the ground. You know what I mean? And create a new home, a new safe haven, a new space. And there's like fairies and sprites and and like waterfalls and fountains and statues. It's very pretty. It's a very gorgeous vision I'm getting, right? But Mike, they're saying that the process of erecting this new protective barrier, it's kind of conflictuous. Five of Wands. It's kind of going to cause a little bit of drama. Yeah. But like through that conflict and that rising of like, this is not good, this is not right. And like, take this how it applies, because we can see this being applied to our governments, our society, how many protests, do you know what I mean? And boycotts are going on right now. Okay. Governments cracking down, doing any and everything for control. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Emotional unease, anxiety, confusion is this causing? Yeah. Ethan said, why I feel like this is about me again. It's about all of us, baby. It's about all of us. But yeah. What else? What else is it? What else would the divine like us to know? Again, this Ace of Swords, it's like we gotta, what did I say? Wasn't I talking about seeing the Four of Wands? I wasn't making it up. I can't. The villa, the castle, the home, the celebration. The ace of like, yeah. And the girls are going to be upset. Ace of Cups in reverse. The girls are going to be upset. There's nothing we can do about it. Right? Ace of Swords upright, Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm getting that the conversations we have, the things that we say, and even if we do them that from a place that's like gentle and nourishing, you know what I mean? It's still going to be met with conflict. It's still going to be met with conflict because Tower card in reverse. Sometimes we got to blow up the spot. Sometimes we have to blow up the spot, and that's okay. The thing I love about tarot and astrology is that we see and we learn that there's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes we got to blow up the spot. But what this is going to do for us, I'm just digging at the bottom of the deck now, right? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, is that this is going to allow us to invest in a new path, to invest in a new habit, in a way of being, in a way of spending our time and our money and our resources, where we don't feel like we have to block out things, where we don't have to take so much time out of our schedules, to recharge or to recover, you know what I mean? Or to regain our strength or our power, or just defend ourselves from things that could be making us feel like energetically wonkadocious. Excuse me, truth burp, right? At the bottom of the deck, this is going to take time and it's going to take discipline. It's going to take a little bit of sacrifice. Again, Taurus energy, the Hierophant. But it's what we know is right, what we know is true, what is meant to be in our lives, what is good and right for us. Yes, my babies? If this is resonating, double tap that screen. MJ, my BF and I, can I read these? Can I read y'all comments on the YouTube? It's being saved to YouTube. Hey, girlies on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok as well. Because of our self-love issues. And that's the thing. Like everybody with that Queen of Wands, like everybody needs to just take care of themselves in a different way. And sometimes the way that we take care of ourselves, it conflicts with the way other people take care of themselves. Yeah. Am I really early today, Ethan? Because I feel like none of the good Judies are here, but usually I don't turn up until about 8 o'clock. Now I got on at 8:30, 7:30 today. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Now I'm getting earlier. I like that. Okay, Ethan said, I was shocked when I got a notification. You're shocked? What else is it that the Most High would like us to know? Queen of Cups. This is the King of Cups in reverse. No, it's upright. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Eight of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Like, what's going on? The divine is saying that, like, the divine has been waiting for us to talk about these things for quite some time now. And this is really messing with our belief systems and the reality that we have and that we hold, right? The star card is in reverse. I'm quite literally getting the sense that it is time for us to receive more. It is time for us to receive more, to have better blessings, to expand. I'm even like in my back, I'm feeling like this, like spread our wings kind of feeling. You know what I mean? But our Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, right? And it's in reverse because of two reasons. It's in reverse, right? Because we need this moment, we need this conflict to develop the wisdom and the foresight and the vision and the understanding and the energetic emotional transmutation that this situation is going to cause in order for us to embody and to hold and to absorb the energies that we're ready to receive. But the divine is saying we need it to be irritated. Sometimes we need to be irritated. You know what I mean? Our emotions, they're really our emotions are the catalyst, right? Our emotions are the catalyst. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm just trying to make sure we stay in focus. Our emotions many times are the catalysts, you know what I mean, that allow us to change our vibration for the better, right? Our emotions are the most powerful thing that we have. And the divine is saying that we needed to be irritated for quite some time. We needed to explore all other options. We needed to not take action. We kind of needed to not believe in ourselves. We needed to see that, you know what I mean, that denying ourselves the action and the thought processes and denying ourselves access to the things that we really want does not yield the results we're looking for, right? King of Cups, upright. Once we dealt with that emotional turmoil, once we go through that emotional transaction, once our energy has been transmuted, and emotionally, now we have the emotional understanding of like, I can't stay here anymore. I'm irritated. Something has got to change. That is what opens us up to the pathway, you know, to our new futures. Good night, MJ. Good night, my love. Until next time, this is XOMO. Oh, thank you, MJ. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Can we get an action plan from the Most High, please and thank you? Sweet dreams. Oh, yeah. Can we get an action plan, please and thank you? Can we get an action plan? Please and thank you. Okay. This energy is just like really thick. You know what I mean? It's just a little sad. It's just a little thick, right, my loves? So we have the Five of Swords followed by the Empress card in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse. Again, we're not talking. We're not saying we're not saying the quiet part out loud, right? We're a little afraid. We're not saying the quiet part out loud, right, my loves? And the divine is saying that as long as we deny ourselves the ability, and then like the divine really wants us to stop doing that, because like when we do this, we're really able to like plant a seed, right? We're really able to like plant a seed. We need to plant a seed, but the seed is not going to be planted if we do not speak up and say the things that are on our minds, right? If we don't communicate the things that need to be communicated, because this really is about our law of attraction, right? Empress card in reverse. We are going to be unable to receive the things that we want, the things that we desire, and the things that we deserve, right? We will not get the seeds if we continue to live in this place of limbo where our energy's a little bit stuck. You know what I mean? We're afraid of what the next thing is going to be if we don't say everything 100% right and everything 100% correctly. Yeah. Action plan from the Most High, please and thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Hierophant. There's so much here about what it is that we want to deserve and what we want to step into. And the divine is saying, so when the Queen of Wands says what she says, the Queen of Wands She's selfish, but selfish isn't always a bad thing, right? She's selfish. She's like, I'm thinking of like a good, she's kind of like Zendaya, right? Or Janet Jackson. Those are just the first two like examples that came to my mind, right? But when Zendaya and Janet Jackson, these ladies are sweet, you know what I mean? But they're confident and they're hot, you know what I mean? They know how to turn the fire on, if you know what I mean, right? But there's something about them that's also like sensitive and tactful in the way that they communicate, and they show up fearlessly for what it is they deserve and what it is that they need. Somebody needs to watch The Challengers. Me. Two of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. And there's this dichotomy of what it is that we want and how we do it with like care and attention to other people without compromising our own needs, right? Because the divine is saying, don't, if we go out there and we're completely reckless, King of Wands in reverse, and we're like, well, I don't give what's going on with everybody else. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Whoop whoop wop wop, whatever. Cut it. If it's giving that, you know what I mean? We're not going to see anything new. We're not going to see anything new. The challenge is how do we keep an open heart? You know what I mean? How do we remain sensible and respectful to other people's feelings and sensibilities without neglecting our own? That's the challenge. That's the rub. That's what we're here to learn. That is what's going to take change. You know what I mean? What is this, a 5? This is another 5, Ethan. This is another 5. Hierophant is the number of 5, and we don't know how to do it, right? Some of us, we just know how to yell and scream. Some of us, we just know how to cut people off. Some of us, we just know how to bottle up our emotions. You know what I mean? At the stake of our fears, right? But the divine and the Most High is saying, like, sunflowers are jumping out. How do we do it? How do we do it with love and confidence and care and passion? There's something about it being fiery. It's like fiery. It's really interesting. Like this energy I'm getting, it's usually associated with the Queen of Cups. I'm even getting the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. Or the Queen of Pentacles, where it's gentle, it's nurturing, and it's taken care of. But this is the Queen of Wands. And not to say that she isn't caring or nurturing, but there's so much fire and passion behind it where it almost feels encouraging. Like, I need you to do this so that I can do this. Right? Excuse me. And we don't know how to do it. But it's because we got to let go of what it is we do not want, what we do not deserve, and what is no longer serving us. As usual, yeah, my loves, let's get some oracle cards. Who's watching on the YouTubes? Welcome to those watching on the YouTubes. Like you were saying, being selfish is different than being greedy. Selfish isn't always bad if it's for the benefit of you without hurting others. It's not greed. Absolutely, Ethan. Absolutely. Because the truth is, oh, hey, Haisa. Hey, my love. What's the audio quality like on YouTube? What's it giving? Let's get a oracle card, please and thank you. Okay, it sounds great. Okay, lovely. Last time it didn't sound that good and it like hurt my feelings, so I'm glad it sounds good. What oracle cards do we have, please and thank you? First off, we have Mama de Jumbo Shine. Mama de Jumbo Shine, and this is 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. Right? We are in the 5th month of the year. Challenges help us grow and get access to more. Mama de Jumbo. Temple of the Griots in the element of bush. Guinea-Bissau. Goddess Mama de Jumbo glitters as a guardian of the lush green forest of Guinea-Bissau. If her name sounds familiar, it is because Mama de Jumbo's name was misconstrued by colonizers and replaced with the term mumbo jumbo, meaning gibberish. Still, she shines. Mamba de Jumbo's guidance. You were born to shine, much like the Queen of Wands. Be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters, and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment. But you are not for everyone. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. And then the goddess declaration, I am ready to be seen and heard. Ashe, my friends. And then even this is really important. Like I've been seeing a lot of sixes in Ma'at, giving and receiving. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Ma'at, I believe she's an Egyptian goddess of the afterlife, and she rules the scales, right? And then in ancient Egyptian culture, we don't die at the end of our lives. We die every night when we go to bed, right? And what happens is that our heart is put on a scale with a feather. Yes, my loves. And then if the heart is heavy, you know what I mean, it will outweigh the feather. And I don't remember the specifics, but there is some kind of judgment that happens after that. I don't know if we're not granted to wake back up again or if there's some type of karma or debt that we have to repay. But I need to get into my Egyptian gods and goddesses. But let's get one more oracle card, and then we will close out this session. Please and thank you. Can we get an oracle card? Let's get one more. Okay. Things are about to get really juicy. Okay. A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange. Love the universe. Yeah. And then we also have, you will find what you seek. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical that you will again. If you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomically you will. It's up to you, the universe. Yes, my loves? All right, my beauties. Let me move this in for the girlies on TikTok. That's all I have for you. Thanks for watching this collective reading. Don't forget to thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for assisting me in delivering these messages to you. I hope they reach you in perfect divine timing. It's always an honor to do this work. Again, if you're looking for a personal reading, check out the link and the information down in the description bar. Follow because I do this every Tuesday. Okay. And I'll be here next Tuesday. You know, I did come a little early today, but we'll be here. Thank you, Sarsa. Ashe. But yeah, that's all I have for you. Y'all have a good night. Check out my link for, more information, resources, spiritual baths, rituals, you know what I mean? How to learn the tarot, so on and so forth. But I love you all. Please have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta. I'll see you later, Haisa. Okay.